Yes, the email was sent already. My record showed that the email was sent on the 25th, actually. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you found it. Okay, that's fine. Call me back if you need anything else. Okay, bye-bye.
Hey Samantha, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you today?
I'm good. Since the last time we spoke, how's things been at Career Resorts? I know we at NetSuite have been discussing and talking about you, your company, and how you're going to be with us in the future. Maybe. So how's things been?
Actually, I've been gone for a week, and this is my second day back since my vacation. I actually took a cruise to Jamaica. A 9-day cruise. It was really nice. Mm-hmm. Spent time with friends, family. It was a big group of us. It was really nice. We went to the captain's ball.
Oh, how was that?
It was really nice. Got all dressed up for the captain's ball. It's really nice. We watched shows, and Jamie Foxx starred. He had a comedy show. It was really nice.
And you guys took a lot of photos, I'm guessing.
Yep, took a lot of photos, uploaded them onto my Facebook page. It was really nice.
Okay. So, how's things thus far with Career Resorts?
Well, like I said before, like in our last meeting, I told you how Career Resorts was founded in 1996, so we are trying to develop and grow. Like I told you before, also, our company's main goal is to place finance and accounting graduates into positions that could fit them the best. We have offices all over the country in San Francisco, New York, Chicago, and we also have recruiters who go out and recruit positions for our accounting and finance majors.
So how many recruiters would you actually say you have?
Well, right off the top of my head, I know we have about 150 recruiters. There's between 20 and 30 that I can't really account for, but I'm pretty sure that they're there.
And for the 20 and 30, do you not not know? So would you say thus far your communication here with your recruiters and your clients has been lacking a little bit?
I would say that the communication between our recruiters and our accounting and finance students or majors or graduates, it's pretty much an ordinary type of relationship. They don't really know much about each other. We're trying to get them to be better at what they do, have more of a connection between each other, and to also place them in positions that are best for them, because right now our success rate isn't as high as we would like it to be, but it's continuing to grow.
Well, that's what we at NetSuite do. We help businesses and clients. We help them communicate better. You get a better success rate and things flow a little bit smoother. I would like to ask you, so when you have to, I noticed in research that you guys are, across the nation, New York, San Francisco, Atlanta. So I know you're doing business in all these places. How do you guys meet on to reiterate and training things you guys might incorporate?
Well, we have offices in San Francisco, Chicago, and other locations. About once every 2 to 3 months, each office holds the meeting, so we switch up from basically in order, and each office holds the meeting and they plan it, and neighboring offices in other cities travel to these locations. They discuss news, different things going on between the business. We also discuss new techniques that we've discovered from each other and actually being out in the field, and we share them with each other. What else goes on at these meetings? That's pretty much it.
Okay, so would you say the recruiters, let's say if a recruiter's in San Francisco and the meeting's in New York, I mean, how does that recruiter get to New York? Is that a fee? That he pays for his own transportation?
Well, at the moment, we're kind of trying to build upon that. Right now, it's kind of like a go with the flow type of thing. Well, but most of the time, the the recruiter finances his or her own, ventures, and then the company reimburses the recruiter for.
And do all recruiters come, or?
Well, the recruiters try to go to the meetings that are closer to them. If they can't finance it at the time, then most of the time they don't show up to the meeting.
And that's just, the head of recruiter or the recruiter.
We would like all of our recruiters to come to the meetings, be more aware of what's going on. It's not about who's the head. We need all our recruiters to be on the same page.
But which one would be mandatory? You say all recruiters or?
All recruiters. It's very mandatory that each recruiter knows his or her position, knows the new techniques, knows what's going on within the organization, and be aware.
So after they, come with the finances to pay for these things, do you reimburse them?
We try our best to reimburse them. When we meet up, we get how much they, we get how much they spent on, their travels.
So would you say you get a lot of attendance? This, pretty much fun, and most, recruiters want to come to these, training facilities?
Our attendance rate amongst our recruiters is about 70%. The recruiters hear a lot about it from their offices that they report to, and I guess they hear a lot of good things. The conferences are a wonderful experience, and it's a great learning experience for our recruiters.
Well, we at NetSuite, we kind of capitalize on that, client recruiter relationship. So I would like to ask you, how is your relationship with your recruiters and your clients more so? What is the success rate of, your clients and your recruiters in placing those clients in jobs with corporations and Fortune 500 companies?
Our success rates aren't as high as we would like them to be. Our recruiters are successful in placing the candidates, but our candidates sometimes aren't fit for the position that they are placed in.
So what would you say the success rate of placing recruiters with clients and them actually, placing those clients with Fortune 500 companies and actually being successful?
Our success rate isn't as high as we would like it to be. Like I said, we're continuing to grow and meeting with our offices and discussing different expectations and lines that we would like to be above, and we're continuing to improve our success rate as of now.
Well, we, at NetSuite, we actually track things like that. We actually, get a kind of feedback from the Fortune 500 companies, the bosses. And we also get a review from the clients. How is the service? Do they place in the right job? Do they like their job? Does it fit their personality? Then we actually go all the way to, actually talking to the recruiters. Understanding, how can they become better? Just getting the feedback from them. As I noticed, like I said before, we at NetSuite was founded in 2000. And, what I noticed is, with talking to you, again, we've been, working with numerous companies, just making their business to client ratio higher and more successful, and taking that rate and exceeding, making it better. But what I noticed with, career results is we've actually made a software just on the last meeting we had on just what we had touched on. I actually got with my IT people. We came up with a software that actually fit career results, and tracking, tracking recruiters and knowing their success rate. Actually hitting with a number, a scale 1 to 10, having their success rate as more so of a percentage from 1 to 10, 10 being 100% and 1 being the lowest. And we actually will track their success rate so you can know who's the top recruiters in the region and who's the top recruiters in the nation. Then we go along the lines of taking this software and actually keeping track of how many recruiters you actually have. Because as I noticed before, just talking to you last meeting, we didn't know exactly from the 20 to 30 people that you couldn't really account for out of the 150 that you could account for. So we're going to help you with that situation. And as I